So I've got another update for you guys. It's Thursday afternoon, and you can see that my account shows 3.18% profit. And for the week, it's 2.09, $193, and only 6.2 pips profit. So as you know, I'm not focusing in a big way on the pips. It's the dollar amount and the percentage gain. And so far that's going well. This is a semi-martingale strategy. It's a scalping strategy. And so because it's semi-martingale, obviously the pips and the percentages, if it's profitable, are going to be much more than the actual pip gain. All right, so I do have a few trades that are currently in, and I'm going to show you these right now. Trade 1, 2, and 3. And that was entered, trade 1 was entered there, trade 2 here, and 3 was down here. And right now, waiting to see if this is going to have a pullback. And it could happen at any time. It could extend further down. We just don't know at this point. All right, so the strategy is going very well this week. And what I wanted to touch on was my ideal system or strategy. Now, everybody's looking for that. And what is realistic in how you view your strategy and what you're looking for? There's this big rumor that's been going around for so many years about finding the holy grail of trading systems when it comes to Forex. And, you know, most people say that it doesn't exist. A few people think still have hope. And I'm one of those people that says it doesn't exist. Because if you have a strategy that works really well, it may be working really well right now or has for the last couple of months, but it doesn't mean that it's going to work well 6 months or a year down the road. And that's the problem that we have with our trading strategies is that because the market's always changing, it means that we have what we have that's working right now, it may not be working in the future. And so that makes for a bit stressful um, trading career potentially, or a hobby for those that trade it as a hobby, because we don't know how our strategy is going to handle the longer term. Okay, so the ideal strategy for me is an expert advisor because I feel like expert advisors are my strength, developing, testing, and finding what works. And I also feel like it helps with my emotions as well. And a 10 to 15% monthly profit is something that I'm shooting for. Is it realistic? Well, it's on the high side. I think that 5 to 10% per month is a much more attainable monthly gain, even maybe even being on the high side as well. So people that have large 100 plus K accounts are looking for anywhere from 2 to a maximum of 5% per month when trading Forex. I mean, that's just a very generalization. So there could be obviously traders that are looking for much more than that. But I feel like 10 to 15% month is something that I'm personally looking for. All right, maximum 30% drawdown. Now I feel like 30% is a good middle ground. It's not too high, it's not too low for spot FX trading, but it can be a bit tricky uh, when trying to make higher gains because usually the higher the profit that you're shooting for, the higher the max drawdown as well. 10-year backtest, 10 plus year backtest. So I want something that has shown consistency over the last at least 10 years. The longer that the strategy shows that it's a profitable niche in the market, the better chances that it has for a continuation of profit in the longer term or in the future. Uh, preferably a scalping system. So I want to find a scalping system because I like how it's in and out of the market very quickly. It helps with emotions because trades are not lingering on for multiple days. And so I feel like I like the idea of a scalping system. And I feel like the market is actually really good for it right now as well, with a somewhat flat and ranging market at the moment. Uh, Trades well in any market condition. That's something that I've been looking for and trying to develop for the last 4 years. Is a strategy that works in a ranging market, a flat market, a volatile market, a trending market, pretty much any type of market condition. And that's something that's so difficult to find because you'll have strategies that work well in just one market, but when it changes, the system starts to fail and you have losses. So what I have currently and what I'm trying to improve on to get to my ideal system are two different types of systems. And they're obviously not perfect at this point, and I keep trying to modify them. That's what I show you guys what I'm doing and why I'm always striving to push my numbers, push better profit, push better drawdown, and really what I'm trying to do is to decrease the drawdown, and if I can do that, I can improve the profit, which I've mentioned before. So system one, expert advisor, it will make on average 10 to 30% profit per month. Drawdown of maximum of 100%, so that means I'm risking 100% of the account, and so I could definitely get a margin call using this scalping strategy that you see me using at Traders Way currently. Okay, so the next one is 100% loss backtest in 2017. So it had a margin call, lost 100% of the account in 2017, so not too long ago, and that's at the current settings that I'm using right now. Um, it is a scalping system, as you've seen, and it does have a maximum of a 4-year back test, but I needed to heavily modify it in order to do that, and it did decrease the profit by almost half by trying to uh, make sure that it didn't lose in 2017, or modifying it so it didn't lose in 2017, but it did take a profit of the system away quite a bit. Um, so again, something that I'm working on is this increasing the 4-year backtest, and it's difficult to do that. The longer that I can have I can backtest the system, the more comfortable I feel with putting larger amounts of trading funds in. All right, number two, EA 4.7% monthly profit, and this is the RMI inside candle strategy that some of you that have seen me use in the past. And recently, last time I used it, I had a 37% loss because I closed out all the trades manually. So it was a manual intervention with the expert advisor, and something that I'm actually staying away from moving forward. So maximum 100% drawdown with the system, so I am putting 100% of the account at risk. No stop loss system. So again, there's two big potential no-nos here, but this is how I understand that this is the system, that there's risk involved in this kind of trading. But 90% of trades are closed out within 5 days, so that's not too long. The motions are not too bad, since most trades are closed out pretty quickly. But still, it's not a few hours like my scalping strategy. 37% is the highest drawdown in 20 years, so that just happened 3 or 4 months ago. Was the maximum highest drawdown during the NAFTA um, agreement that is struggling to, uh, I guess, come into fruition. So backtest on the pound CAD, the odd CAD, and the New Zealand CAD. So that is what I'm changing with this strategy moving forward. Is I will not be having any kind of stop loss on this system, and the reason for that is because it has a very successful 20-year backtest, and it shows that the strategy or the niche or the type of trading that I guess capitalizes on has been working for really well. So that to me counteracts the maximum drawdown and the no stop loss system, is that over 20 years it's only shown a maximum of 37% drawdown. All right, so I know some of you may disagree, and that's fine because these videos are my opinion. Obviously, this is how I view the market. This is how I view my trading and how I strive to be better and what I look for. Everybody is different, um, and continuing. I will continue to try to improve upon these two different types of systems that I have. Maybe put them together, and maybe eventually I'm hoping to find something that really works and that's really close to my ideal setup. So before I let you guys go, I'm going to show you a uh, a new channel that I recently found, and this channel is called a Chat with Traders. And it's about a guy that interviews powerful people in the trading the markets. It's not just spot FX; it also includes indices and futures and all sorts of types of trading. And what I wanted to have you start with, if you're looking to improve your trading and improve the psychology of your trading, I recommend checking this out. I only found it about 2 weeks ago, and I've listened to quite a few of these videos, of these podcasts. And the first one I think is a good place to start is the How to Master Trading Psychology. And the reason why is because this guy's a psychologist, and he's very knowledgeable in that area and kind of meshes standard psychology in with psychology of trading, and it's pretty cool of how that actually works. And there's a lot of things that can be learned from that, and it also hits on the things that I'm talking about today. Of a strategy that works right now in the market may not work in an ever-changing market down the road. So the next video that I'd recommend you checking out is become a seven-figure day trader. And uh, Mike, that he's on this podcast is a very powerful and good trader. He's basically uh, uh, the one of the executives at a at a prop firm or a proprietary firm. Gosh, I can't say that right now. And talks about finding a niche in the market and how to focus on that and to ride that out. And once you find that, to really capitalize on perfecting that niche that you have and your strengths. And I think that that's a good place to start when trying to improve your trading. So I hope that the changing my psychology and improving my strategies will lead to something a comfortable place in my trading. And right now, I feel like I'm making small adjustments and small improvements, and hope to get to a good destination, uh, before I'm 40 years old. All right, so thanks you guys for watching, and I probably won't come out with an update tomorrow, but you'll probably see me again on Monday or Tuesday. And I hope to talk about on that video a little bit more about backtesting your strategies, because I do think it's very beneficial in finding that niche or your strengths in the market. All right, see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.